last point of this unit is culture and art in the 18th century. I think I told you I would prefer if we study art in an extra unit, all the art together. So we can analyze the evolution of art and we see different pieces of art. So here we are going to study just the culture in the 18th century. And talking about culture in the 18th century is talking about the encyclopedia. For us today, encyclopedia means a book or a virtual book where all the knowledge is stored, everything is together. But this encyclopedia was a creation, was an invention by Denis Diderot and Jean-Jean d'Alembert. They created this book, actually a series of books, and their intention was to put together all the knowledge, all the human knowledge, because they believed in education, they believed in cultivate people, and they, as good Enlightenment thinkers, they thought if people are cultivated, people will aim to progress and to be happy and to make a better world, a better humanity. So they created this encyclopedia. They were extremely successful. So they created 28 volumes, and this encyclopedia was working. They were publishing this encyclopedia for more than 20 years, and they got more than 25,000 subscribers or so, around that number. So a lot of people, thousands of people, wanted to get this knowledge, this important collection of different ideas, different knowledges. People, sometimes they read alone at home, but there were people who weren't able to read. And so they gathered, they met together. For example, one person read for more people, especially high bourgeoisie and nobility, clergy, all of them were able to read and write, so they enjoyed. And the high bourgeoisie, they started doing exactly the same. And the culture spread easily and easier than before. So you remember the Gutenberg invention, the printing press. The printing press was something that made possible for people to get cheaper books. Now, using the technological advances in the 18th century, books were cheaper and cheaper, and people were able to get more and more. And at the same time, these Enlightenment thinkers, they created associations, groups and places where they stored these books for people to read. So there were people who read at home, private books they bought, but at the same time there were important libraries where people could go and just read, like nowadays. And at the same time, academies, science academies, centers, places for studying. For example, the Sciences Academy of France, that was very, very important, created by the king to make more progress around scientific issues. In every country, we will have exactly the same. For example, here you can see the Sciences and Arts Academy in Barcelona, in Spain.